I decided to make this review right after the match while I'm still fresh. I thought it's going to be a great match. It was very good match, but unfortunately, Norwegians have not shown up with their best team, and that was the downside of this match. Otherwise, it was a good match. We saw what's going on in the tactics and so on. Let's review what we saw today. All right. So the first thing that we saw is that French team that had much stronger starting lineup than Norwegians. And here again, I must say that if you listen to my previous reviews, I said this before in my reviews that we don't really know how good is this Norwegian team until it actually play against some stronger team that over once they played before in qualification and so on. So now they have met France. Unfortunately, it wasn't apple to apple because Norwegians rested their team or some players in their team. And I, from experience that I've seen before, I I can tell you this can backfire on them because I've seen these teams that won two games, then rested their main team, and then they came into playoffs, and the players from the main team, like A team, you know, were a little bit rusty. So we've seen that. We can say that we also seeing when teams playing same players over and over again also got tired by the semifinals. We're seeing that too. So this is up to the management. This is where they decided to go. I'm fine with that. Game was still fun to watch, especially in the second half when France took the foot of the pedal and Norwegians push, they put their foot on the pedal. Uh, their pedal was a little bit smaller, for France. After all, they played France, and wasn't like some second grade team that you can actually push a little bit. What we haven't seen in this game is this constant Norwegian onslaught of crosses. Even against France, Norwegians have great height advantage. I don't know why they haven't used it. Now, France also have uh, have set up some interesting tactics. Mbappe was mostly a decoy. Okay, he was just there. He was a little bit active in the first half, and then they switched with Dembele, and Dembele had three great shots and hat trick for Dembele. I mean, this is crazy. He scored hat trick in 32 minutes, right, of the one half. So he almost caught up with Mbappe on goals. But Mbappe will be upset because he wants to chase Mr. Messi. And that's not what's happening right now. So with everything said, you see even by statistics, France looked a little bit more solid. We saw it in the game. France was more solid team, but for this team B or B team, as they say on the Norwegian side, it is still pretty good. I must say, it's still pretty good. They missed the penalty. I have to say that the French goalkeeper just bamboozled this forward from Norway who was shooting the penalty. First of all, he wasn't confident at all. When he took that ball and he started to walk, I looked in his face that he was not confident. And I don't know why these players do this. If you are not confident, just let somebody else to shoot. Yeah. Now, the goalkeeper made this like a shoulder move that he goes to the right. Norwegian player was without actually confidence. At least he could shoot stronger, right? It doesn't have precise in the corner. It doesn't have to be that precise. You just shoot strong enough, and even if goalkeeper guesses, right? And a French goalkeeper wasn't guessing. French goalkeeper was actually bamboozling the shooter. because French goalkeeper dropped his shoulder to the right, his right, okay? Norwegian player in a like relaxingly, right? He relaxingly shot this like a fairly soft shot into the left corner from the French goalkeeper. And French goalkeeper, after dropping his shoulder, he jumped left. So he literally bamboozled this Norwegian forward. Score would be, I think, 3-2 at that time. And who knows? But still, I think France would still score something. And Desiree Doué scored with his head. It's amazing because Doué is like a short guy, right? And Norwegians are huge guys, right? And he scored a header. So it was a good game. Uh, Norway disappointed a little bit by not fielding their best team. I mean, they could at least play them 45 minutes or something, at least three of them or something. Uh, First half, right, to set the tone to this match. And but France does what France does the best. Mbappe was goalless, and he had a substitution, Dembele, and I think it was the game plan all along because you know Mbappe was definitely covered very well. Dembele found openings and he used it. Thank you for listening to this review. Have a good day.